Because when you're at your low moments, you are not a threat. And the devil find the right time to punch him. Good morning, you guys. Back again with another video for the channel. What a wonderful and beautiful day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. So guys, today's topic, we're gonna talk all about what's going down on social media. That news that is circulating all over Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, which is the news about Will Smith and Chris Rock. So just in case if you're living under a rock, I'll go ahead and I'll insert the little clip for you to get more familiar on what's going down.
The speech came after Will Smith didn't take kindly to a joke presenter Chris Rock made about Jada Pinkett Smith. Will Smith was not amused and then took to the stage and appeared to smack the comedian, in a moment that left the audience and fans online shocked.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, guys, so when I saw that clip, I was a little confused. I actually thought it was sketched out. I actually thought it was part of an act. It happened so suddenly. First of all, when Chris Rock gave his joke, Jada Pinkett Smith, she stayed serious. From her face, you could tell that she got offended. She didn't laugh. She remained serious. And now, when I look at Will Smith laughed. He laughed at the joke, so that what got me confused. So when you look now, he got up and he's approaching Chris Rock. So everyone thought, okay, the fact that he laughed, violence wouldn't bend in his action. And then all of a sudden, he stroked him. He stroked him, guys, and then it's like he stroked him, he accomplished what he went to do, and then he walked off. He walked off. And then Chris Rock, being the famous comedian that he is, he played it off smoothly. But I asked myself that question, what if Chris Rock stroked him back? What if they're right there on the stage, both of them fought? What if? Now, I'll say this. There you have a husband defending his wife. That's my first opinion. There you have your husband, a husband defending his wife. Okay? The husband is the head. The husband is the leader. The husband is known to protect, to provide, to guard, guard the family. And there he defended his wife, but on a physical level. On a physical level. And violence is never, never, never the solution, guys. Once you raise your hand on someone, violence is never the way to go. Because I asked myself that question, what if Chris Rock punched him back, hit him back, and then a big fight broke out? What if that happened, guys? Then when you look, security would come, part it, and then at the end of the day, it would look like chaos at a big Oscar show. No. My favorite part is this. Let me insert it for you guys.
Thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you.
At your highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. Those were Denzel Washington words to Will Smith. And my God, I love it. I love it. What a great advice. What a great eye-opening. That type of friend, guys, we need those type of friends in our life. Where we leave our emotions lead us to do foolish things, we ought to have that friend that is there to remind us at our highest moment, that's when the devil comes for you. Now let's talk about the low moments. Does the devil come for you at your low moments? No. When you're at your lowest moment, there's no impact. There is not a lot of eyes on you, so to say. But when you are at your highest, you are a threat. At your highest moment, at his highest moment, that's when the devil shows up. And he shows up with talks. He shows up with words. That's why words are very, very, very powerful. Words can either make you, I said this in one of my videos already, words can either make you or it can break you. And there, the words that Will Smith heard, it touched him. It caused him to react in violence. It caused him to stand up. In mind, he was sitting down, well comfortable by his beautiful wife. Those words pierced Will Smith. Those words hurt him more than physicality, so to speak. And it caused him to react. It caused him to get up out of his comfort zone. And it caused him to approach Chris Rock. And it caused him to strike him down. Well, he didn't fall down, but it caused him to strike Chris Rock. And that's when Denzel comes in and give him that word of advice. And now he has to reflect on it. And then at the end, he went up and he apologized. He apologized. But still, at the end of the day, he defended. That's my point of view. He defended his wife. And what a beautiful action that was. But don't get me wrong. Physical is never, never, never the solution. He could have defended his wife another way. He could have defended his wife with words. But he chose to use action. And that's never the way to go. He chose to use violence, and that's never the way to go. And what stood with me is at the end, what he said. And I'll read it out for you guys. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. And that is so true, guys. My behavior at last night's Academy Award was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job. We get that. He's a comedian, from one comedian to another comedian. But jokes at my expense, okay? But jokes about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. Let's stop at this part there. I reacted emotionally. How many of us, when we face situations, when we face trials and tribulations, how many of us react emotionally? There we see when someone reacts emotionally, at the end of the day, there's regrets. At the end of the day, they have to come up and they have to apologize and they have to take back what they did. That's when you react emotionally. Let us remember, let us remind ourselves to do not react emotionally. When you are in your emotional states, that's when the time you have to remain quiet. That's the time you have to start to run to Jesus and ask him, Lord, help me in this situation. Lord, I'm in an emotional state. Help me. Help me. That's when you have to run before you react like how Will Smith did. And then he goes on to say, I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicated of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. And I love this part because it takes a man, a real man, to apologize and to say when he was wrong. It takes humbleness, of course. It takes a bigger person to come up and to say, I was wrong and I apologize and I'm sorry. And then he says, I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees and everyone watching around the world. So he apologized to us as well, because at the end of the day, he has fans that looks up to him. It's like he's a role model to many. And by him doing this, by him showing his human side, by him showing that, okay, everyone makes mistakes, everyone reacts emotionally sometimes. By him doing this, it shows that, okay, yes, it's not right to promote violence, but it is 100% right to go up and to apologize and to be the bigger person. And then he ends it by saying, I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. He used the term stain. It's true, it's stain. It will stain because this is going viral, guys. This is all over the world. But at the end of the day, there we are seeing that he is a bigger person because now he's regretting and he's apologizing. And it just comes to show you that there's a lesson in everything. Life itself is a lesson. There's a lesson in everything, guys. First of all, I really love what Denzel told him. At your highest, that's when the devil comes. We have to remember that, guys. When we are at our highest, that's when the devil comes. So let's be aware when we are at our highest to always put Jesus at the center. Always do not give the devil room to come and to shame us and to make us look shameful. No, do not give the devil room. And I also love when he says, I also take him back from this situation where he says that he reacts emotionally. It shows that when we are in our emotional state, that's when we need to be quiet and call on the Holy Spirit to help us in this situation. When we are in our emotional state, guys, please do not do nothing. Do not react. On the contrary, go and lock yourself up. Go and guard yourself. Go and guard your heart from the devil. And at the end, there we see that he apologized, he regrets, and he was a bigger person because he apologized to Chris, he apologized to everyone, including the whole world. So guys, that was it. I really hope you like this video and you take all of those information and you run with it. And do give this video a big thumbs up. And I really hope that you take back all of those stuff that we touch base on and that you run with it. So thank you so very much for watching this video until the very end. And don't forget to live, laugh, love, but above all, live. Thanks, guys.